Welcome to the video on new procurement methods. The Assam Procurement Act and rules allows procurement entities to make procurements using 6 new methods of procurement. These methods are electronic reverse auction, competitive negotiations, framework agreements, e-commerce, community procurement, and Swiss challenge. We will understand each of these methods one by one. Electronic reverse auction. An auction is a marketplace where bidders compete with each other to quote progressively higher prices for items being sold. The item is sold to the highest bidder. Reverse auction is a marketplace for buying an item or works or services. Here, bidders quote progressively lower prices for an item, which is being bought by the auction conducting party. This reverse auction, when conducted on a web-based platform, is known as electronic reverse auction. It can be used for making economical procurements. Competitive negotiations. In this method, bidders are shown the detailed technical specifications and commercial conditions and asked to agree with them. Thereafter, a competitive negotiation is held on the techno-commercial aspects, excluding price with the bidders. The minutes of the negotiations are signed by the negotiation committee members and the supplier. After completing the negotiation, the bidders are asked to submit their best and final price bid. The lowest or the most advantageous bid is selected for award. Framework agreements. Framework agreements are used when the requirement for goods or works or services will be present for a long time. However, the actual requirement cannot be predicted in terms of quantity or time. A framework agreement is entered into with a supplier after open bidding. Then the rate, terms and conditions are finalized. A procurement entity may establish a framework agreement for a period of not more than 3 years, with option to extend further for not more than 1 year. The supplier delivers the material, works or services against the specific call of orders placed on the supplier in the terms of the framework agreement. E-commerce. In some cases, the item needed may not be available on government e-marketplace. However, it may be available on the commonly used e-commerce websites. In such cases, procurement can be made from these e-commerce websites, while ensuring that it is made at a rate not higher than the wholesale market rates. Community procurement. This method is applicable to community-driven schemes. The community is allowed to procure certain items of their need from the market at a rate prescribed in the rate bank, established by the procurement entity. The person representing the community shares part of the cost of the item with the government. Swiss challenge. In this process, procurement is initiated by a proposer, generally a firm. The proposer submits a full project proposal in prescribed format showing internal rate of return for the project. The proposal is reviewed, and if found fit, its detailed project report, drawings, and so on are advertised on the e-procurement portal. Then, an open bidding is conducted, where all bidders, excluding the proposer whose sealed financial bid has already been taken, are invited to bid. After examination and evaluation of the bids, if the proposal of the initial proposer is found to be most advantageous, the proposer shall be selected. In case any other bidder is the most advantageous, the initial proposer shall be given an opportunity to match the most advantageous bid. If the project proponent matches their bid with most advantageous bid, the project will be awarded to them. In the training module, the details of each of these methods will be explained to you.